I had a fine house in America, my own house. Bought it in America. I said, I'll put tenants there. My wife sat me one day and said, what are you doing? Do you stay in America? I said, no. So why do you buy a house there? I said, investment. 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 He said, sell it. I said, sell what? He said, sell it. I said, sell what? How many properties scattered around the world? One day, they called me that the government have put tax on that house. That for the past 7 years, I have not paid tax. When they brought the tax, it was 70% of the amount I used in buying the house. I went to my wife. You know, men, we don't go like failures. I said, my love. He said, I said, Ovege. Sold it. And that period, I was always, hey, what happened? When I sold it, I had peace. This vehicle that you bought, that you are opening window every time to check alarm, you are in your house, boo, boo, boo. You what? Sell it. Have peace, sell it. When the Hummer Jeep came out, I was the first person in Edo State who bought it. I got a Hummer Jeep. I just liked it. I bought it with my money. I drove it to town. Everybody was on the road. And I was waving them like presidents. How are you? 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 Sometimes my wife said, where are you going? I said, I'm coming. I just want to greet people. I went to the car. How are you? 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 My people. My people. How are you? I'll drive through town. And you know, it's so big. Everybody's moving to a corner. I say, yes, I'm in charge. Hallelujah. How are you? How are you? I'll be praying like this, praying. As I'm praying, I'll go to one, open the window, I'll check the car. One day I say, hey! This is not normal. What is happening to me? What is happening to me? I will sit in the car. And you know, my wife, not things like that don't bother my wife. They don't bother her. I'll carry her in the car. She will come down the car. She's going. I say, no, they don't open the door like that. Open the door. Then you greet the door. You come out. One day the Lord said to me, son, do you want to stay sane? I said, yes. He said, give out this car. I entered the car. Oh, I know you think it was. God said I should give the car. I entered the car. I drove to Ekpoma. I reverse. I go back to Awuchi. I said, no, that's not the voice of God. Give this one. The next day I took the car straight. I went to give a man of God. As I was leaving, I felt light. And the man was thanking me. I said, this one has inherited my problem. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He has inherited my problem. Clean. And I just got a quiet Toyota and stayed normal. The abundance of things you have, the more concerns and worry increases.